Welcome to Nurses Beyond Borders podcast series with your host Joshi. Across oceans and borders, thousands of internationally educated nurses embark on a journey to the United Kingdom, bringing with them not just their skills, but their passion, resilience, and dreams of making a difference. Today, I've got a wonderful guest with me, Dr. Emma, a Ghanaian nurse, midwife, and lecturer in adult nursing, and also program lead for MSc Nursing at the University of Salford. Emma's career is a shining example of how compassionate leadership and global collaboration can reshape healthcare systems. From co-leading the Midwives' Voices, Midwives' Demands campaign in Ghana, which mobilized nearly 11,000 midwives and influenced the national policy, to developing a continuous program of learning on respectful maternity care commissioned by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Ghana, Emma has championed the rights of midwives and the women they serve both locally and globally. Her commitment to the international partnership is equally remarkable. Through an Erasmus plus Global Mobility project, Emma helped establish research collaborations and student exchange opportunities between University of Ghana and the University of Eastern Finland, building academic bridges that continue to flourish. Emma's research focuses on working conditions of maternal health providers and the birthing experiences of minoritized women in the United Kingdom, bringing much needed attention to the voices that are often unheard. And beyond her professional accomplishments, she's a proud mother of 2 young adults. So today, we are driving into a conversation about Emma's journey. Stay with us. You don't want to miss this. Emma, welcome, and thank you for joining with me this podcast series.
Thank you very much, Joshi, for having me.
Thanks, Emma. So your journey started from Ghana, and then it moved into Finland, and now you're in the England.
Yeah.
Where did it all start, Emma? What motivated you to choose nursing as your profession?
Well, I must say that before choosing nursing, I didn't really know the details. But I remember growing up as a young girl, seeing nurses dressed in their green attire with the hat always look like something that I wanted to look like them. And so I remember when I finished secondary school, I told my parents I want to do nursing. And prior to that, my bigger sister, my elder sister, had also done nursing before.
Okay.
And so looking at her, I thought, and also the image that I saw in the uniform, I wanted to be like her and also many others. So I told them I want to be a nurse. And it all started in 1992 when I started my nursing journey as a student nurse. Yeah.
Wow. So that you graduated in Ghana. Yeah.
Yes.
And then where was your background then? Where were you working, Emma?
No, I wasn't working. In 1992, when I started, it was straight from secondary school.
Okay.
And then, so that time in Ghana, it was the SRN, that is the state registered nurse.
Yeah.
And so I did my state registered nurse, completed 30 years ago. You see how time flies.
Yeah.
1995. Yeah. And then afterwards, that is after the basic nursing education, I did my midwifery.
Okay.
And so both of them were certificate programs. So in 2005, I decided to go forward by doing the bachelor's at University of Ghana.
Okay, so you did all your bachelor's there, and what made you to move out of Ghana? Then you moved into Finland first, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to the England. So what made you take those decisions?
Well, I moved to Finland in 2009.
Okay.
And it was all because I wanted to join my husband, who had, at the time, gone for further studies and then decided to work in Finland. And so after 4 years that he was away, I was in Ghana with our children. And so in 2009, we decided that it's time for us to join him. So I joined him in 2009. in Finland.
Finland, and
Yeah.
you did your master's there.
Yes, so I did my master's in Finland and also my PhD in Finland.
Yeah. So, how was your nursing experience being in Finland, and then what made you move to England then?
Well, in Finland, they have their official languages as Finnish and Swedish.
Yeah.
And so it's always a challenge as an international nurse to settle in as a professional. Of course, I tried to learn the language and I did some nursing practice. I practiced nursing in Finland. However, I wanted something bigger and wanted to go higher. And so I decided to move mainly because of the language after my PhD, to move out of Finland.
Yeah. And then you landed into England.
Yeah, so that's why I came to England in 2019, mainly because of the language barrier and also the fact that it's difficult to get as an international trained nurse. Even though I did another training in Finland, a bachelor's education to get the registration as a registered nurse in Finland, but still there are challenges. So I decided to move out of Finland after all the education. Yeah.
So with your vast experience from Ghana and Finland, then settling into the academia here, what were the main challenges for you?
Well, in terms of the job, I was in academia in Ghana before I moved to Finland.
Yeah.
And in Finland, I was also doing some part-time teaching here and there before this job. So in terms of the teaching or practice of teaching wasn't really a problem. The problem or the challenges has always been the challenge of progression, the challenge of recognition, the challenge as you not being recognized that you also have something to offer. And so you have to sometimes go the extra mile to let people know that you also can you can also contribute something, despite whatever people might be looking at superficially. They should give you the challenge, the opportunity to also showcase what you have. And I think that has been the challenge most of the time. Yeah.
So what were the opportunities for you, Emma, then, in terms of the other opportunities you found after moving into England?
Well, I would say the opportunities came more in Finland because Finland gave me the platform or the chance to educate myself. And as a resident, I didn't have to pay any tuition. Most people don't know about this. I did my master's, my bachelor's, and my PhD for free without paying any tuition. Yeah, all sponsored by the government of Finland. In the UK, the opportunity was or has been the fact that none of my certificates was gained in England. But then I sat on the internet, did the interview, and I was given this job. Which is good, isn't it? Because where I got all my certificate, I didn't get anything like this. So that has been a very great opportunity for me, and I think it's a very good thing. Yeah,
that's great, Emma. So with your vast experience of teaching and your clinical skills, also being a registered nurse and a registered midwife, what do you bring into the education here for the future nurses? And what do you think about decolonization of a nursing curriculum?
Yeah, thank you very much. That is a very important question. I think as an ethnic minority woman, I promote the visibility that is usually lacking, racial visibility in this space, which most of the time we don't see. And so with that, it gives the hope and hope to nurses, the students, to say that people who look like me, if they work hard, they can also in the future occupy this space, isn't it? And so in terms of the decolonization, I think we first of all have to educate ourselves, know what has been the colonial history, what has happened to those who came before us, what lessons can we take from there. A typical example is Mary Seacole. What did she do, and how come we don't hear her name as we do with maybe, for example, Florence Nightingale? So what can we do to kind of improve on that? That is for those who have come before us. And also we who are here now, what can we also do to change the narratives for the young ones to recognize, to realize that they can also occupy some of these spaces and not only left or leave them for other people or for other people from different races, but it's a platform. There should be a level playing field for everybody, for them to get the assurance that if we also work hard, we can also occupy some of these spaces.
You inspire them, isn't it? When they see you, they feel the sense of belonging, and then you inspire them, giving them hope that yes, I can also be in that place one day. That's great, Emma. So what would be your advice to future nurses or to your younger self?
Well, to future nurses, to my younger self, I would say there will be obstacles, but don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going, because you'd never know. Maybe one day somebody will see what you are doing and give you the required recognition. Don't give up. And also, we need to also work hard, isn't it? We should always work to qualify for whatever we want to, wherever we want to be. And so we need to work hard. And always, as I used to tell students, don't see as a student, always see yourself as somebody. If you work hard, you can also achieve whatever. Because sometimes you see from students, especially those from ethnic minority background, thinking that they cannot do it. And I always tell them, for the fact that you've learned another language different from your mother tongue, to be able to be using it for your studies, and for some of us using it to work, it means that we've gone the extra mile. And for us to move from the comfort zone of our countries to be in another country means that there is some strength that we ourselves might not recognize. And therefore, we can depend on that strength to say that we can do it, just as the others have been able to do it. Of course, the challenges will be there. Yeah. It has always been there. Unfortunately, we would have thought that maybe after the Mary Seacoles, after the Martin Luther Kings and all of that, all of those people, maybe the challenges would have been gone for all of us to get a level playing field. But no. You see me sitting here, I still have the challenges. I still have the barriers, but I'm not giving up on myself. So nobody should give up. you should keep pushing.
It's that
Yeah.
never give up attitude, isn't it,
Yeah.
Emma? Yeah. So I also am aware that you are doing this incredible work with the birth experiences for the ethnic minority women, and you've arranged an event or in May.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that as well?
Yes, thank you very much, Joshi, for the opportunity. We are having an event about the birthing experience of ethnic minority women in the UK on the 14th of May. And the idea started with my research in Finland, where we look at the experiences of sub-Saharan African women with cesarean section in Finland. And so I thought that we could look at similar things, do similar research in the UK. And so the idea is to bring relevant stakeholders together on that day to share our expertise, our insight as to what can be done to address some of the disparities that we have identified within this environment and many other countries. And so we talk about the Embrace report. You see that for most of the adverse birth outcomes, the rates among ethnic minority women and their children or babies are higher, sometimes 5 times higher compared to their English counterparts. And so we know all this literature, we know all this data, but the essence for the program is that, yes, we know the evidence. What are the actions? It's time for all of us to take action to address some of these unwanted experiences that ethnic minority women experience. Yeah.
Thanks, Emma, for sharing that, and wishing you all the best with this incredible project.
Yeah.
Before we wind up, I want to ask you a set of rapid-fire questions. So is it a coffee or a tea before your lecture session?
Is it
A coffee or a tea before a lecture?
Well, I usually do not. It's in the mornings I take warm water with my lemon.
Okay.
And sometimes I add what do you call it? Vinegar.
Okay.
To that cup of water, warm water with lemon. So I don't usually eat breakfast. I try to skip.
Okay. Okay. And are you an early bird or a night owl?
I am a night.
I know that.
You know that, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Don't look for me early in the morning because I usually sleep late.
Okay.
So if I don't have early morning lecture, I take it a bit easy in the mornings.
Yeah. Okay. So if you could teach anywhere in the world, where would it be, Emma?
If I could teach anywhere in the world, where would I want to be? Probably I would want to go back to Ghana.
Okay. And teach back.
And give back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give back what you've got. Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. So what's your go-to stress reliever after a long day?
Chatting with friends like I do sometimes with you.
Yeah.
And also listening to the news, look at what is going on around us, and occasionally reading as well.
Wow. And if you weren't a nurse, what would you be doing now?
You got me. Well, a teacher.
Okay. Teaching primary school or high school or any other courses?
University as I'm doing.
University, but a different discipline. What discipline do you think you might be teaching?
What discipline would I? Maybe language.
Okay. Oh, wow. What language again, Emma?
What language? I speak 3.
Okay.
My mother tongue, Twi, English, and Finnish.
Wow. Okay. So you could be a multilingual teacher then.
Yeah, somewhere. I'm not too good with languages. I struggle a bit with Finnish, but I think learning different languages open your eyes and your mind to other perspective.
Definitely, yes.
And other cultures. So I think it's a very good.
Get that. One thing you love about teaching or in academia? One thing you love about teaching in nursing?
Well, there are many things, but one is when students approach you after you have finished teaching. Oh, you really made it simple for us to understand. I like it. And I also like it when I observe that, again, it's same as how the feedback you get from the student, that they've understood what you taught them and they are putting it into practice. It makes me happy. Yeah.
Thanks, Emma. And one thing you want to change in nursing academia?
I want to see people who look like me, more of us, to give hope.
Okay.
I also want to see all of us giving a level playing field. Giving recognition to whoever has done or achieved, and not making anybody feel like probably I don't belong here. It's not a good feeling, and nobody should be made to feel like that.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, all of us have to be on the same level field.
Yeah.
That's an incredible message. Thank you so much, Emma, for your time. It was nice having this little chat with you. Is there any one last thing you want to share with our listeners before we wind up?
Yeah, thank you very much, Joshi. I think I've said it, but to summarize, we all have something in us. We all have something to contribute, no matter the whatever. But then the issue is to trusting in each other, believing in each other, give the person the opportunity to portray what they have to offer. Do not look at people just by the surface characteristics. Don't look at my skin, don't look at my accent. Give me the opportunity and let's see if I'll be able to produce what you want from me before you start judging me. That's what I would say.
Thank you, Emma. That was a very powerful message. It was a pleasure having you with this podcast series. Thank you once again, and thanks for listening. This is Joshi, and you're listening to Nurses Beyond Borders podcast series. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshi. Thank you.